This is Cyndy G, and in this video we are going to assemble the bowling box card. I just need to find my foam tape. Should have been ready before I hit start. There it is. Okay. All right. Now for this, I have already glued on the panels. And these two pieces make up the outside of our card. So I'm just going to go ahead and start this one. You want to line it up edge to edge and make it flush with the bottom. And then I'm going to glue these two pieces together. There we are. This liner glues to the inside. And you just want to eyeball your border all the way around. And if you need a lot of space to write on, I would suggest printing one of these on a light color, and you can just put it on your back. But if you just have a little bit to write, you can use the piece for the sentiment here. Okay, and then we're just going to set that aside and work on our pieces. So I've already glued the bands on two of the bowling pins, and I'm going to go ahead and do the third one. And then I'm going to use foam tape to pop this up. Now I was getting these squares at Dollar Tree, but I haven't seen them in a while. So I don't know if they've stopped carrying them or if they're just really popular. There we go. And then I'm going to glue them down to the base. So if you're in there and you see them, you may just want to grab them because people know about them now. Okay. So that's the back piece. I'm just going to go ahead and fold my tabs. This card is pretty simple. Most of these envelope box cards are pretty simple. It is a 5x7 card. And fold your tabs. This one goes next. And then for this, we're just going to glue these together. And you can see that the star patterns, you just kind of line them up in between. Okay. And then in your word strike, the bowling pin is the eye. Now I didn't put a red band on this one, but if you just took a red marker, you could just color that. I just felt like that was a little bit too small. I am going to try to use my smaller foam squares. I think I can fit them strategically in some places. They won't show. I think I can fit one on the S as well. Perfect. Oh, and maybe on the R. I just want to make sure I have enough that my word doesn't bend. There. Okay, just want to let that dry. Then pull in the base. So you're going to leave it open in the U, and take your first insert, which is the back one, and put glue here on this tab. And then we're going to lay it down flat against the back. And we're pushing our tab into this corner so that it's gluing right here where my finger is rubbing. I just like to open it up and just make sure, one, that it's lined up across the bottom and that it's adhered well. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. From this angle, I wish I would have trimmed my bowling pin a little bit, but you're going to lay the next layer down just right on top of it, just like we did the first one. Now we're gluing it to the side. with our card laying on the table, you're going to put glue on these two tabs. You want to get enough to make it stick, but not so much that it oozes out. We're going to leave this side that we've glued our tabs to down flat, and we're bringing this side over. That's what we're gluing to. And you just want to make sure you give it enough time to stick down. And then fold it the opposite way. Do the same thing again, push it down really good. Then we're going to put glue on this tab and close it up. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to glue it right here on the front of the card. So I'm just going to put glue right there, and I want it to be right in the middle. And there it is. There is the bowling envelope box card. Thank you.